Well, hi and welcome. Pre-orders for GTA 6 went live at midnight and the internet has well and truly lost its mind. Good timing to be here. My name's Dan and I'm an old grumpy gamer. So if you were here on Thursday, you'd know we covered the GTA 6 chatter, went through the free Draugur situation and kicked off the push towards 20 million before the Kortz Center Heist lands in July. We ran over Kyo, but kind of ran out of time on the setup, so we're picking that up today. First and foremost, the price of GTA has officially dropped. So we are now looking at the GTA website. Ultimate Edition is $99.99. Standard is $79.99 USD. So I'm very happy to be wrong. I was predicting close on 110, 120. So yeah, taking the absolute win there. So let's start by quickly going through the updates to the GTA website and see what we have there. All right. I don't know about the pre-edition, the pre-orders for that one. Vieira, let's you know what? Let's take a look. So it's pre-order today. I'm in Australia, so my pricing will be different. And I'm also PCMR, so I can't actually order. All right, no, that's just the same page. All right, pre-order. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what's in Ultimate Edition first. So what have we got here? Welcome to Leonardo, the state where anything goes, sees everything this massive world has to offer, with Grand Theft Auto 6 Ultimate Edition, an exclusive collection of premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action around every corner. Ultimate Edition bonuses are threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story, with new items uncovered behind each chapter. So that's kind of neat. So it looks like the Grotty's in there, which is looking very nice. New guns, personalized variants, and updated styles. So that's kind of neat. Safe house vehicles. I presume this is all part of the GTA extra stuff. Retro builds. This is kind of neat. I don't know if it's $20 worth of neat, but it's kind of neat. Although, yeah, all the boats and whatnot probably won't hurt. So the big question is, can we actually do the ordering here? Oh, it just keeps going, doesn't it? All right, cool. I would have thought you could order straight away. But, all right, hang on. Let me see about logging in to the Rockstar account. I'm just going to bring up another browser in a different window. And let's bring up one password because we are safe in this house. And, of course, different window because no. Okay, Rockstar Games. Let me just see what's going in. Bear with me for a few moments, guys. Okay, let's go and have a look here. Can I buy it in Australia yet? GTA 6. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm on PC. It might be on the store. So I honestly cannot answer the question right now, but I suspect we'll have answers in the next little bit. So, and thank you for the sub, AIP. I really appreciate it. Thanks for jumping in. All right, cool. Well, we will. You know what? Keep an eye on the chat, and we'll see if we can come back to you on that one, Vera. But it's up. It's out. If you're on Xbox or PS5, I suspect you can purchase it through their relative stores. I'm PCMR, so that means that I have to wait an extra year or invest in a PlayStation Pro. We'll see how we go. But we do have new media. This all looks to be in-game shots. I'm pretty happy with how that's going to turn out, and to run on PS Pro hardware or, you know, something resembling a reasonable PC, I think it's going to look quite well. Honestly, I'd probably end up grabbing the vintage pack, but I'm loath to pre-order, so I might wait a little bit and sort of order a couple days before. I think it starts downloading from November the 12th, and then you can start playing from November the 19th. So if I end up grabbing a PlayStation or an Xbox or something similar, then yeah, I'll probably pre-order just a week before just to get the extra stuff. But honestly, I'm really loath to pre-order. Rockstar have got enough of their money already. For anyone who is not on YouTube or streaming, honestly, wait. Wait until the day. Wait until you see it from your friends or your favourite streamers and see where it goes from there. Wait for the previews to come out, because we all remember CD Projekt Red and Hello Games. Big promises, great studios, great reputation, but still. Not that I think Rockstar are going to, screw the pooch on this one. I think they're going to do a great job, but they have already earned $8 billion in shark cards. They can wait a little bit extra for our money. We'll see how we go. But yeah, generally, like looking at the new media, some of the new packs that are available, I am genuinely looking forward to this game. I will probably end up taking a couple of days off my regular day job just to be able to play this through and enjoy it without too many spoilers. Again, assuming I end up grabbing a PlayStation or an Xbox, because PCMR, sadly, again, sent to the back of the queue. But we do get mods, so that's kind of cool. All right, jumping over to this week's weekly bonuses. So they go live a little bit later on today. We're in the last couple of hours of this week's run. We have the Fine Art Collector program available. So that's $500,000 just for a login bonus. Complete any heist and get an extra mil plus the noose outfit. And if mansion owners log in from the June 18th to July 13th, we can get a curated collection of special gifts when the Kortz Center releases. So that's looking pretty neat. And as a mansion owner, I'll definitely be picking that up. So the podium vehicle this week is the KD10. The prize ride is the iWagon, which is an interesting one. And top 5 in an LS car meet 4 days in a row. So bit of a faff this week. I wouldn't quite call it a free car, but it's still pretty good. Looking at what we have in luxury autos, we've got the Everon, the Declasse Walton L35 stock. So that's a really neat little old school ute. We have the Rat Rod in Deluxe Motors, the Esky, the Blade, the Dynasty, and the Stafford. I do like the Stafford. It is a nice car. For bonuses, it's double RP and double money for Acid Lab cell missions, Fooligan jobs, special vehicle races, and community combat series. Quad money on the FIB priority file. So what's that, 600 grand? That's not bad. And we have discounts on the Brigade, the Acid Lab installation. Oh, that's nice. That's free. So that's, what, 750 grand normally? So if you are not doing haven't done the first dose missions yet, highly recommend it. They're a great little way to spend a couple hours. Lots of fun, and you get the Brigade 6x6 free at the end of that mission series. In addition to roughly, I want to say about $500,000 worth of first-time bonuses. And if you can get the Acid Lab installation free, that's essentially, it's a $1.3 million truck, 750 grand install, so $2 million in value, completely free. And if you've not done the series before, you get another $500,000 bonus. And if you do the last dose missions, you also get the Virtue free, so that's a $3 million electric supercar and another $500,000 first-time bonuses. Highly recommended, a lot of fun. We've done a full breakdown on every single mission. So once this stream's finished, I'll drop a link in the description below. We also have the Brigade 6x6 at 40% off. No idea why you'd want to spend that money on it. The Zeruso, the Fiesta Cabrio, the Vapid Flash GT, Urus X32, Karen Everon, so that's one of the track cars. The Remus, the dump truck, Rightio, Hot Ring Sabre, Jester Classic, and the Spectre, all at 30% off. Free baseball bat, which never hurts, and a 50% off a battle rifle at the gun van. Honestly, not a fan, but that is it. So, look, reasonable discounts today. Great for the Acid Lab. Great for the Acid Lab. I think it's going to be a solid week in GTA. It should be a bit of fun. I'll definitely be doing that priority file a few times. And we will be doing the RV missions, the new KnoWay Out missions, which are still for the next couple hours, quad money for GTA Plus. So, not bad. While I am here, let's take a quick look at the Newswire and have a look at the Kortz Center DLC. Let's see if we've got that available. Okay, so the next big score. So this will be our first heist since Kaio. I hope this is solo. I'm pretty sure it will be. So we've had no further updates on this one beyond, you know, the additional bonuses you get for logging in. But it does look like it's going to be a bit of fun. I think I'm going to gear myself up. I'm already a mansion owner, but I'll be kicking on with, what do we got? Yeah, I'm trying to get to about 20 mil just to make sure I've got enough. So that's all good. Let me just, all right. And g'day, Mo, how we doing, mate? Lovely of you to join. Thank you very much. All right, you know what? That's kind of enough of me waffling. Let's get into the game. So clear this. I'm just going to tweak a monitor, so this may or may not fork display. We'll see what happens there. Hopefully it'll come back in the next little bit. Yep, we're cooking. And now, with any luck, we will have some GTA audio coming up at some point. And that looks right. So, of course, into story mode because it is quicker. And let's do some gaming. All right. What have we got here? Yemi. Okay, yeah, no, we will definitely touch base on that, mate. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's have a look. Can I hear what's going on? And there we go. Right. Into GTA Online. Just going to go invite only because it's a bit easier and it's a bit less grief. Alright guys, and you have to remind me, how's my audio looking? Are we okay? Can you hear me okay? Noise reduction's not too bad. Hey! Don't want to keep bumping my microphone because that's always a bit thumpy. Alright, so let's start by finishing off this Kaio. I don't think I'm far off of it. Let me just check where we're at. Oh my word. It's going to be one of those days, I think. It's nice to see some of those messages coming through. Let's see where we are at. Weapon loadout next. What do I want? Yeah, tend to go the aggressor build. I like that one a bit more. Hey, and I've got the Draugur there, so I need to go and pick that up at some point. Got that free of charge. I did buy it on release day, and it was, you know what, really capable four-wheel drive. Really like it. Probably the best four-wheel drive in the game. Where am I? Like, kind of middle of nowhere here, aren't I? Oh, we are way up north. Okay, so this one should be a little bit of fun. I quite like this raid, if I'm honest. Might have to go and grab the oppressor in a few moments. See what goes on. Still cannot fly this thing. Probably should spend some time getting a bit better at it. Where are we? Return personal vehicle to storage. And let's drop this back. Service vehicles. Kasaka. Return options. Return mode. This is just too many clicks, Rockstar. It's too many clicks. Alright, let's see how we go. Where's my oppressor? There we go. Okay, up to the roof. This is probably the easier weapon to drop rather than some of the other ones. The skyscraper is just nice and easy to deal with. Oh, bit high. Where do we go? Alright. Where am I? Okay, yep. Is it this one? It's not this building, is it? Where are we? There it is. Okay. It has been a minute since I've done this chat, if I'm honest. Alright, let me just line myself up a little bit better, I'm sorry. Oh, I can see my keyboard. And what do I want? Let's go with a AP pistol with the... Oh, no, not that. I mean, that'll work. But AP pistol with the suppressors. Just a little bit more casual. Oh, they spotted me. Not my best work ever. That's alright. Shotgun it is. Do I? Oh, I have no snacks. Well, that's not ideal. Alright. This is what happens when you go in poorly equipped. Night, sunshine. Okay, that's not my best work, chat. Not my best work at all. Alright, there we go. I hate this one. 3158. Let's have a look. Oh, my pattern recognition is woeful today. 3158. There we go.
Can you open the locker now?
Let's see how we go.
In my experience, the kind of people who have cache of unmarked weapons will try very hard to kill you when you steal them.
Pavel is correct there. Alright, so straight upstairs, and hopefully under the oppressor we can just head up. So that is a Q.
They used their own weapons. 6 months later, Mr. Rubio's wolves had tracked them down, and they were shipped to the Panthers.
Okay.
Very small boxes.
Let's see about getting the Kasaka elsewhere. Manage nope, service vehicles, Kasaka, request. Let's see where it's going to turn up. Hopefully it's a bit further south this time instead of all the way across the map. There we go, that's a bit better. Right, EO. They're still behind us? Honestly, I'm not going to waste missiles on them. We can just outrun them. It's all pretty easy. That was a really ordinary run, though. Sorry, guys. I'm normally a little bit brighter than that, but it has been a little while since I've done this heist, and I think they may have changed the layout a little bit. But that's alright. As long as the finale's all good and I don't get killed there, I'm pretty happy. Okay, they're still on me. Don't dinch it in the drink, Dan. There we go. Do I have to take these guys out? I'm going to have to take these guys out. That's alright. Not terribly fussed about them. There we go. Let's just take care of them the old-fashioned way. Oh, where'd they go? Ah, they chickened out. Alright, cool. Works for me. Rightio. Alright, let's just shuffle this around a bit. Guys, sorry about the setup. I don't stream too often. Okay, what do we have next? I think we're just about there. Disruption, not fussed about that, because we are simply not going to confront anyone. Okay, so approach vehicle is going to be the long fin. Alright. Let's start this one. Oh, actually, I should snack up first, shouldn't I? Let's quickly duck over to the agency. Preferences. Where are we? Find new session, invite only. So instead of flying all the way over there, just kind of quick warp. It's a little bit cheeky, but it does the job. Make sure we get snacks, full armor, and Kaio should, with any luck, be easy. Like, hoping I don't need to confront anyone, but it's always good to go in fully armed.
The one and only.
Body armor. Grab all 10. That's done. And I'll drop some money in the bank too, because we don't need to be carrying around that kind of cash.
Now Chopper is prime, scary ass shit. Even when I saw his ass coming down the block, I was straighten up.
That is fantastic. Right. Okay, let's try that again, chat. Over to preferences. Kasaka. And then we'll just quickly change lobbies. Done. This should be a bit of fun. All right, just going to shove that over here. Please tell me if my microphone gets a little bit screwy. Right, let's try that again. Huh. Oh yeah, my presser's still there. That's all good. That'll be back on the shore now. And let's go get this done. Don't know that I'll get an elite challenge, but we'll see how we go.
The operation has a green light.
All right. It has been a while since I've done this. All right, so approach vehicle is going to be the long fin. Infiltration point will be the main dock. Compound entry point is going to be the drainage tunnel. Escape point will be the north dock. Main dock. No, actually, let's make it the airstrip. Doesn't matter anyway, we're not using it. Time of day is daytime. And I do prefer to have the suppressors just in case it goes sideways. All right. And done. Ready to play. Whoop, nope, don't want to do that. There we go. Ready to play. So it's been a while. I had a path that I was using for quite some time that seemed to work quite well. I hope it is still valid. I haven't even checked out the loot. I don't know what I'm much getting here, but hopefully I can get full bags pretty easy.
Good work, Charlie. Here we are again.
There we go.
There is something special about the amphibious
Straight over.
the calm before the tropical storm.
There it is. Right, okay. We are cooking. I even had to remind myself of the controls.
I am starting to think our host has unresolved anger issues.
Alright, so we have Pavalon chat. I'm just going to turn him down a bit. Sorry, guys.
GPS tracker confirmed. I have your position.
Right. Make sure we're just slightly off shoreline so that the boat doesn't beach itself. Otherwise, it ends up halfway across the map.
Some advice.
And let's get around that.
Expect CCTV everywhere.
And that guy will spin around in just a moment. There he goes. And once he's passed, we can just zip straight in. I think we've got some weed and we've got some cash here. Right. So this should be a fairly easy entry. What have we got? Looks like the green stuff, which is what we want. Yep. Should be able to get a full bag out of this, which means that we don't need to visit that secondary point. So that's good. That'll save us a little bit of time.
Not leaving space in your bag for main objective. I have crafted special compartment for it. Cushioned, of course.
All right. We'll just have to go upstairs for that next one real quick, which won't be too challenging. It won't be the biggest take we can get, but it will be consistent and easy. And consistent and easy, I'll take over maximum profit every time. Okay, over to the forklift, and let's get this one done. There we go. Line him up. And job's done. Okay, and one more, and what have we got here? Cash. That's all right. As I said, it won't be the biggest take ever, but it will absolutely net us some decent amount. So with our primary loot, I think that's about 700 grand. So we're going to come in at just a touch over $1 million for this one, minus Pavel's take and whatnot. So I think, yeah, probably about 900 grand, which isn't too bad for about an hour's worth of work. Okay, where is our boy? He's just gone past that way. So we'll just run this way. Make sure he doesn't see us. Across there. Now, all I'm doing is just looking at the mini-map here. So that makes it nice and easy. Full bags, so super straightforward there. And the boat didn't drift out too far. So taking the absolute win on that one. Come on, sunshine. Let's see if we can just pip this around without having to back up, because backing up takes a lot of time. There we go. Don't hit that guy. Now, we haven't pulled our gun yet. I don't know if you know, but I'm sure everyone does by now. It's been 6 years, but if you don't pull your gun, the guards will not give a shit out here. So, all good. Doesn't matter if you bump them. Knock like that, for example. I missed them, but my word, those boys cannot drive. They absolutely clobbered each other. Yep, so you can clip one of those, and they're not going to care unless you start shooting, which isn't too bad. So it'll be interesting to see, with this new heist that's coming out, the evolution of the programming. Because we have seen a lot of assets that were leaked in the GTA 6 leaks making their way into GTA 5. Which would make sense. I mean, assets are assets are assets. Okay, in we go. Rebreather on. And off we go. Let's cut through the grill. Okay. So I've done all sorts of testing with this, and honestly, I think TGG was right. This is the quickest way at it. Oop, there we go. I used to do super slow, but yeah, even with mistakes and inaccuracies, yeah, still the quickest way at it. Okay, let's see how we go. And controls top left. There we go. Heard our little... Come on, there we go. Okay, now the big trick is this pathfinding still exactly the same as the way I left it? When I did this last year, I think it has been a while since I've done this one. Okay. Straight up. Alright, need the gun. Up and across. So far, so good. Now, I do need the gun out because it's a lot easier to move across these beams if you're aiming. Okay. Put him away. Where's our guy? There he is. So he's going to come down next. We're just going to follow him around. Which way is he going? Alright, get a bit of a creep on. Alright, we're good there. Still no kills. And if I recall correctly, we can just hide down here. And this guy's just going to walk straight out in front of us, and we can get away without actually getting spotted. Alright, so far so good. Grab that money. I had forgotten about the safe. So there's a few extra bob.
Good thinking. Always check the safe.
Alright, safe time. So super easy. I think everyone knows the pattern by now.
Okay, the fingerprint scanner.
Find the first one, 1, 2.
Tool we borrowed from the head of
Find the first one, 1, 2, 3. There we go.
picks up fragments of previous scans. You just have to cycle through them to match the target print.
1, 1,
You find a locked door. In
1,
my
2,
experience, you can
1, 2,
also
3. There we go. I think I've got one more for this one because we're on hard mode. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. Little loady animation there. Did I have paintings?
good. Now,
No.
into the elevator. We are almost there.
Okay.
And here we are. Again.
Alright. Controls top left for a flash there. And we have the diamond necklace this time, which is kind of neat. Oh, ruby necklace. My apologies. Selling him short. Alright, and just keep the heat ticking away there.
Bulletproof display case, steady nerves, and a plasma cutter.
Sorry guys, I have to lock in because I can't concentrate on this stuff, otherwise it's just ridiculous. I am not a multitasker.
The submarine was so cold, the plasma in my plasma cutter
There it is.
froze, and somehow it's still overheated. Oy, you will have trouble sneaking out with this necklace. It is visible from space, I think.
On track so far, no kills, got about a 1.1 mil in the hold.
We'll have to find another way out.
I'll just creep by this guy. Creep by this fella.
A new shift of guards just clocked in. Careful out there.
Alright.
If you see anything you like on the way out, do not be shy. Help
So
yourself.
far so good. Alright, where's our boy? He's still walking away, so that's brilliant. Alright. Through the compound, not spotted, no kills, very happy. Alright, there we go. Finally. Alright, now you can go up and shoot that fella over there, but honestly, it's not that much time saved.
They've been hit. Now get off that island. The coordinates for your extraction
So I'm just going to
point
run
at the
straight up,
should be with
and
you now.
again, no kill. No one has to die for this, that's El Rubio's job. And running's faster than swimming. Yeah, I reckon you save maybe 15 seconds by shooting that guy and going for the bike.
The cries of
Which, yeah, if you're on bent on elite challenge, absolutely worth it. But for me, I'm not terribly fussed about it. So I'll take the no kill route and just try and make it a bit easier on myself, because if there's no kills, then there's no one's body to be detected. All right, down we go. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Trip, very graceful. Okay, and off for the swim. Now we should have rebreathers on. Yep, we do. And where do I want to go? Yep, I want to go for this sort of hill here, I think. Yep. So hopefully we're not too far away. Oh, El Rubio's up. Alright, shouldn't be too much longer, and then we're good to go. He's already gone. Now, will we? Yes. Alright, cool. Will we get Elite Challenge? Will we get Elite Challenge? Let's see how we go. Can skip the cutscene. The glitch doesn't work anymore. Past. Platinum. That's fair. Yep. 973, so that's not too bad. Yep, Elite Challenge. 0 hacks failed. Full bags. Thank you very much. Up to 1 mil. Alright, that is okay. I will take that. Alright, winning. And Mini Madrazo. Definitely happy with that. Rightio. Oh, don't you crash on me, you cheeky boy. There we go. Great. So, no snacks needed, no armor used. Very happy. Let's see where that puts us. Yes, definitely holding more than 500. 5,000. 970. Oh, well, that's a bit cheeky. It still only gave me the 973, even though I absolutely Elite challenged that bad boy. That is very, very cheeky, Rockstar. Not cool. Okay, so we're up to 12 mil. So I've got another 8 mil to go. So I suspect the RV Schwartzmans are going to be the way to go. Oh, we have a Lester.
We might be ready to move.
Yep, another heist, which we've got prepped, but that's a 2-person job. So, what do I want? I want to call my personal vehicle. And then, I'm going to want to go see RV Schwartzman. Alright, while that's calling up chat, I'm just going to disappear for 2 seconds, if you'll excuse me. Right, thanks for your patience, guys. Really appreciate it. Okay, let's get this KnoWay Out done. So I think I've still got another couple hours of good quality, not good quality, sorry, of bonus money. So I do have GTA Plus. I don't like having GTA Plus. I think Rockstar has already got enough money out of me. But it means that I get access to vehicles early. So yeah, it is what it is, and I'm really sorry. I don't like it. I've railed against it for some time. I don't like paying these guys any more money than they already make. While their actions aren't as predatory as other gaming studios, and I'm looking at UEA, they still make a lot of money off this game. Like a lot of money off this game. Alright, let's see what Arvy's got to say. There we go. Let's go with normal. Purchase all ammo. Grab armor. because hopefully I won't need it, but probably will. All right, let's go. Matchmaking closed. Actually, you know what? Let's go with hard. If we're going to do it, let's do it properly. Hey, thank you very much, Chris. Really appreciate it, mate. All right, you know what? I'm going to skip the cutscene. Let's just get straight into the gameplay. I don't have a car. Right, we're going to have to get one. What are we thinking today, guys? You know what? Let's go with a noob-friendly build. Let's go with something super easy. The old Duke of Death. Big fan of this car. It's completely free. So if you are new to the game or you don't have a lot of cash, you can just jump onto, I want to say, Warstock, and grab this completely free of charge. And it is armor plated, so you can't get shot except for a couple of very specific angles, which are hard to find. It goes pretty hard. It's got a really nice note. It's not my favourite car in the game, but I tell you what, I spend a lot of time in this thing. It's a bit tail happy though. Let's change that view a bit. There we go. Takes a bit of a beating too. Solid ram bar. And if I recall correctly, we want to go through here. And we want to back it up. So just behind us there is a dumpster with a ramp. We want to just put the car right here. So that it's very, very easy to get out afterwards. Because we will be using this as our escape route. Alright, silence pistol, thank you very much. In we go, and then we just want to duck off to the left and see how we go from there. Alright, so take out that fella. Get behind a corner here. Oh no, I've been spotted. Alright, we're going in loud, boys and girls. They are upset with me. Sorry, I do apologise. I need to lock in a bit here. I have done stealth runs before, but clearly I just cocked something up there. Alright, snacks. Now you'll find that I don't use armour a lot in these. Although I probably should, because I do have limited lives here, don't I? Alright, let's go for something a bit heavier. There we go. Tommy gun's a bit of fun, but it's just not as good. There we go. That's making them deader quicker. Okay. Where are you? He's down. One more around here somewhere. Alright, he carked it. Shotgun for this one. Right. That was not graceful. My apologies, chat. I am normally a bit slicker than that, but you know what? I'll take it. Okay. Into the no-ways.
Hey, can you hear me? Am I coming through? Let's take this surveillance ring down for good. Destroy like crazy. I want to see that
Okay.
dog go
Reach a height of 9 meters. Knock down 5 peds. Maintain a speed of 80 k's for 15 seconds. This should be fairly reasonable. Alright, so we'll go flat out for starters. That's always an easy one. So that's that done. Ped taken out. Another ped taken out. Thump. There's got to be another one here. You know what? You'll do. It's only bikes, but I'll take the win. Okay, so that's that sorted. 9 meters in the air. Okay, where are we going to do that? Let's have a look. Okay, there's probably a bridge not too far away from here. Okay. That's... Is there a jump there? Does that get us 9 meters? Nope, that got us to 6. Alright. So I reckon quickest one's going to be near the airport. That's probably... Might be able to find something there that's a bit closer. Is that it? There we go. Okay, let's take out some of the billboards first. Whoops. Now we are locked to this view, chat, which I'm not a massive fan of, but here we are. So let's rip through this and go for a drive, and we'll go find our first billboard and take it out. Oh my word, I do not like this view. That was my own fault. There we go. Oh, she's feeling a bit sorry and sad. So, ooh, have we got one of the cars here? That's a bonus. Where are you? Okay, where'd you go? And there it is. Right, do a quick U-turn. And where'd he go? There he is. Nearly there. So the object here is to take out 3 of these taxis and then and a couple of billboards. My taxi's feeling a little bit worse for wear. But that's okay, because we've always got others. There are 3 more in the, 2 more in the depot we can use. So, good clobbering. Yeah, it's him taken out. Alright, let's go and find this billboard. Now, if I have a look, where is it? That's it there. So we need to find a ramp of some description to take it out. I think it's going to be on the other side of that fence. So, can we get in here? Yes. Rightio, and... Oh, where is it? On the side, the other side of the building here. Where are we? Ah, there it is. So, fairly straightforward. Drive straight up the middle of it. That was a nice easy one. Let's make our way to the next billboard. If we spot a KnoWay car on the way, then it's an added bonus. Alright. Harvey chatting in my ear there, being a bit of a twit. Oh, I don't like first person view. I've never liked it, even in Need for Speed and some of the other games I used to play. Just couldn't do it in the car. No good. Like bonnet view I can take. But first person, no thanks. Okay, where are we? Alright. Got to be on top of us here. Oop. Trying to get a view on it. Okay. No. Okay, so there it is, which means we probably need to approach it from the other side. So let's go through Burger Shot here. And there is a ramp, so we'll take that one. Alright, line ourselves up and see how we go. Did that work? No. Off the roof we go. And back again. Not fast enough. Right. Go on and got myself a bit further up. Oh, I'm starting to get motion sick now. There it is. Oh, yep. Definitely not feeling terribly well. I don't do well in VR either, if I'm honest. Right. Off to the next one. Oh, yep, no. Feeling swirly. Right, nearly there. And I think this one wants to be in Moors, near Moors. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so there's the ramp. Just keep misjudging where this car is. Of course, I'm in Australia, so that means I'm right-hand drive, not left-hand drive. So just sometimes takes a little while to figure out where I'm going. Next billboard. Get out of the way. Slowing down, and where is it? Okay, yep, there it is. So that means there's probably a bin around here somewhere. There we go. There's a nice bit of asphalt. I love that. And one more billboard to go, and then a car. Right, not far off the mark. Looking forward to getting out of this first person view, because I do not agree with it. Whoa. Okay, so that's that side. Skate park, and we'll just need to pop round, take out a couple of peds while we're there. There's a nice little entryway up here, if I recall correctly. Oop, that is the doorbell. I will be right back, guys. Excuse me. Right, sorry about that. Okay, so where were we? There we are. In you go. Down. And, yep, skate ramp. Oh, there we are. Done. Okay, so now we have the taxi to take care of. So where is he at the moment? He's parked at an intersection there. I reckon he's probably going to be around here-ish by the time we get there. So forgive me, I am home on my own at the moment, and that was an Amazon driver who was super keen to get into the lobby for the building. Right, where is he? Let's go this way. Around there. And I think he's... Oh, no, he's taking a different direction. That's okay. That just gives me more of a run-up. There we are. Whoop, a bit of air. And plow straight on into him. Thank you very much. Okay, so now my KnoWay taxi needs to go.
And destroy your KnoWay car. Deep water, gas explosions, however you do it, just make it spectacular.
Yeah, let's see how we go there. Alright, so now I just need to blow mine up. So I can either just destroy it, or my favourite little trick is running it off the pier flat knacker, because I can take out a few people and create a little bit extra controversy for the KnoWay company that way. Nothing like making them go rogue. Where is the pier? There it is. Right, so let's go for a hoon. And see if we can't take out a few peds while we're here. Because why not? Yep, there we go. And through into the drink. Thank you very much. I am, if I'm honest, feeling a mite swirly after that one. Okay, so next up is the KnoWay taxis. So we're just going to sticky them. Where are we? They're a bit upset with me there. Done. I'll watch that go. That's all fun. And then off we go. And this is where this little setup comes into play. Because the police are on that other road, but we are lined up over here. So over we go. And then off to a completely different area where the cops aren't looking for us. Alright, so let's make our way to... Whoop, oh, that's a police chopper. Uh-oh, I'm in strife here. Let's see if we can get away without being spotted. Boy, I'm in actual trouble here. Yep, there we go. Squared away. Okay, so that was nice and easy. Getting over there. And just keep... Whoop. Right, he's going to jail. We'll be lucky if he goes to jail, actually. The police here are... Let's go with trigger happy. Not quite as trigger happy as they are in offline mode, but my word, they are there. Right, let's get through this one. Get out of the way. Oh, this thing has got some tail on it. Right, so we're nearly at the RV drop. Just another couple of moments, and we'll get him squared away, and then we can get started on the next one pretty well straight away. I do like that there's no cooldown with these missions. You can just keep on rolling. Off we go. This car is a little bit wider than normal though, so right. Sorry guys, multitasking's not my thing. Sometimes I lock in without remembering that I've locked in, and might just go quiet for no apparent reason, despite the fact that I've got 1,000 hours in this game and I should be more competent at it. Okay. Controls top left. And that is the end of the mission. So yeah, it's alright. I'm happy with that.
Beautiful.
Let's not walk around with one of those. Yeah, I'll take my heavy machine gun any day. Alright, cool. 136 grand. Thank you very much. So that's quad money for the entire thing at the moment. So hopefully I'll walk away with the best part of 2.5 mil after this one. Because we get like half a mil normally, plus about 30 grand a throw. Alright, where is my car? Where's my car, Rockstar? That's not fun. Service vehicles. You know what? Let's manage my vehicle. Request my personal vehicle. Also going to service vehicles, Kasatka, Sparrow. Ah, it did give me that. That's not what I want, actually. What I want is, what am I going to do? You know what? Let's put this one away. Return personal vehicle to storage. I'm going to go to the RV thing, and I think I might grab a Virtue out instead, because that is still armoured, still limited shooting range, and it's still actually free. So if you complete the first dose and last dose mission set, you get the Virtue, a $3 million armoured supercar, electric supercar, free of charge. So I guess I could call that noob friendly, because that's 3 hours of gameplay done. Not to mention the fact that you get $1 million in bonuses, and the brigade's free this week. Sorry, the brigade upgrades are free this week, so taking the win. All right, where are we going? Just can't remember where I put the Flaming Virtue though, because there's a couple of spots you could go. Is it in the sports car garage? Is it in the armoured garage? Can I land here? Well, this is a bit of a test. Yeah, near enough. Okay. There's Arby. Yeah, I think I might see if I can find the Virtue in that last one. Let's see how we go. Let's go max. All ammo. Should probably have snacked up, but that's okay. Confirm settings, invites closed, and we'll play that. Alright, let's skip the cutscene. We've got this recorded before. Okay, and mechanic.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Okay, where is it? Probably going to be Super Sports. There it is.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
Not that we drive it around that much in this one. Still nice to have something decent. I'll just pull that out for the next one. Should have pulled it out before the last round. This is a nice car, even with my potato away contacts PC. It's very pretty. Oh, I'd forgotten how lively this thing is. So the electric cars are super torquey and accelerate at a brutal rate. So, you know, they don't go real quick, but my word, they get there fast. Right. Now into the right driveway, because I can always drive into the wrong one. There's our boy.
Hey, you the driver?
All right, and into the new Audi job. Oh. What are you doing, buddy? This thing is a lovely car. It goes like the absolute clappers. And handles surprisingly well. It's like it's nimble, but it's not
I've never worked for the fucking feds before. Anyway,
not too taily or lively to be uncontrollable. So you can just absolutely go flat out with this thing, and it handles like it's on rails.
I heard the guys say those cars can access your Pester account. Crazy, right? My fiance Blagarka said not to overthink it and to keep sending her money.
And straight into it. Great brakes. Didn't apply them. That's just what happened. So, all right, off to the next spot. Now I have to go in here, into the yellow. All right, and that's been activated now. And then we can go a little bit further over this way. So he'll wander out, ping the taxi cab there, and then get straight in, and then we can just take off. There he goes. Super easy. He's in, and we can go.
Ready for this? Boom!
Yep, cool.
Let's go.
All right, and we're off. Do not get caught by the police. I'll just sneak down here for a bit. Alright, shouldn't be too long, and we should be able to get away pretty easily. So no one's going to see us from here with any luck. They'll go straight past, and we'll get that warrant cleared, and then we can just head straight out. There it is.
Okay, take us to those coordinates. We'll check
Ooh, okay, U-turning it is. Austin Powersing, not on purpose, but yeah, back end's quite lively. And around. There we go. Job's done. So I am keen to see what chat's thoughts are on GTA 6 pricing, because I'm honestly, genuinely, pleasantly surprised. After Forza, I paid nearly 200 Australian, Forza, for the VIP Super Duper Premium Edition, which did get me a couple of nice cars. I thought we were going to be looking at 120 to 130 US, and we ended up in the 120 Australian territory, which was just glorious. So I can deal with that. Like, it's going to be a big game, so yeah, I think that's probably worth it. Like, Rockstar are going to do some absolute numbers on that one.
Here we are. Our handler should be inside.
Okay. You know what? We can just we can't. I don't think we can skip this. We just have to deal with the briefing.
Pay attention.
Into the briefing room and over to here.
Come on. Okay, ladies, change of plan.
So as soon as this guy finishes banging on, we can start lighting them up.
Sensitive data is now under 24-hour protection. We are the protection. I'm dropping the location of the data center now. Keeping that site safe is your #1 priority. So take a break, kit up, and be ready to move out.
Okay, where can we get to? Alright, still can't get past there. Alright, well, here's as good a spot for cover as anywhere. He's down. There we go, that's 3. So it's all going to kick off over here now. Well, that was a bad idea. Right, there we go. So that's one that way. There's one just behind the corner here, so I'm just going to try and bounce this that way. He's very dead. And I think it's probably someone in there. There we go. Is he dead? Nope, he's not. Grenade in, and I'll sort him out pretty quickly. And well, I think we've got one more there. Two more there. Another quick grenade, that'll sort out anyone left. Alright. Still someone there after all that. How'd they survive that? Okay, happy. Alright, let's get out of here. They are upset with me. Virtue. And then off to the data center next. Oh, this thing is quick. Brutal acceleration. Nope, next one. Right. So this should be a fairly quick trip. And yeah, not far away, but always nice and nice to go in a quick car. Especially a quick car that is noob friendly. Okay, so let's pop over here. Quickly pop these guys. 1, 2. Oh, missed him. He's around there somewhere. Where are you, buddy? There we go. He's down. Oh, got another one there somewhere. How did you survive that? Come on, up you get. He's down. Don't know if I got him. Nope, did not. Alright, he's down that time. Alright, next thing we want to do is just kind of back this in. Now, I suspect there'll be a few of you that are quite familiar with this area. Alright. Okay. Because this is the first heist with all 3 boys in the story mode. Okay, let's see how we go here. So we are reusing the garage interior from the storage facility. Sorry, the agency.
Drop your shit and give it up.
All right, quick grenade into there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Ah, no. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was unfortunate. There we are. Where are we? Okay, he's done. Right, sorted. Reload. Armor up. So I tend to clear the place first and then go looking for hard drives. Because you don't want one of these cheeky boys sneaking up on you. Alright. Okay, hard drives. So the bonus to clearing them, clearing everyone before you go for hard drives is that in doing so you normally map out where the hard drives are, which is always handy. And number 3, all looking pretty decent so far. Alright, and let's get the heck out of Dodge. Let's make sure there's no one else that's snuck in here while I'm not looking. Alright, so we're going to cop a bit of flack when we get in, but that's why I put the car where I put the car. So now we can just run straight to it. In we go. It's armoured. And we can just go. Assuming I do not drive into one of them. Alright, and then we can just take this straight down to RV's dead drop and we'll be there in 2 shakes, which is always nice. Whoop. Oof. Straight through. I mean, it's a lot more spectacular when you do it in the Duke of Death. Like, people go flying, but yeah, this is quick. Whoa! Hey, how you going? Rightio. There we are. Oh, I keep forgetting just how fast this thing accelerates. You'd think I'd be competent at this game after, yeah, it said, probably 2,000 hours in the universe, but honestly, I AFK'd a fair bit of that. So, got to be 1,200 hours of active play. Oh, no, this account doesn't show it, but, you know, that also includes GTA 5 and online when I had that on the Xbox 360 when that first came out. I got that. When did I get that? That was probably about a month after it came out. And also had, yeah, a couple of other Smurf accounts, which I've used at points, giveaway accounts, that kind of gear. So, yeah, we'll get there. G'day, Abdu. Welcome to chat. Sorry, mate, you've probably been sitting there a while. I didn't notice it come in. But, right. So, let's go and get the right car this time.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride?
Let's see, Eclipse Boulevard. Virtue.
It's on the way.
Right, as soon as we've got that, I'm just going to quickly change lobbies back to the agency. So I can go armor up, snack up, and make sure I'm all equipped ready for the next one. I just find it a bit easier than driving around if I can. Hopefully, I knocked out my auto hotkey macros, but I suspect I've been able to find a way around that, so I'm going to hook those up maybe for next session. Which means that instead of me actually having to physically do that button sequence, I can map it to a hotkey macro, and it just does it in about 3 seconds for me. All right, so let's also sort that in the bank. So let's grab that and put that away. Actually, you know what? Let's not. Okay. Did I get paid for that last one? That's weird. Did I get paid for that last one? I'm not sure it did. Okay, so we were at 0 balance when I started this. I might actually leave it as is so we can see what our balance is when we finish. Out to the roof. Grab that Super Valido and go and check out the 3rd mission. Where is he? Harvey Schwartzman. There we are. Geez, Cache is nice and close today. Yeah, so normally I'd bank every run just in case I died, because you lose money. But for this one, I think just for the sake of going through it, yeah, a bit keen to see where we end up. I kind of got stiffed on expert mode before on Kaio, which I was a bit disappointed about. There we go. Dump that there. And let's go have a look at this phone. There we are. So tunnel vision this time. Let's go hard mode, purchase all ammo, and then confirm settings. Now there are two schools of thought with this one. The first is the slow and steady, which is kind of the way I would normally go. The second is just absolutely race through. So we'll see how we go. Normally I would go slow and steady, but let's see if we can do it a bit quicker this time around. So we need to get to the basement. Just take the cards, it's going to be quicker. Okay, into the train station. And let's go make a mess.
We're closed. You hear me?
Alright, so we should be able to stealth this one out pretty easily, if I recall correctly. Are they on? No, they still haven't seen me. Very lucky to get that one. Yep, you stink. Sorted. Alright, and one more for this guy. Auto aim does speed things up. I do not have it. One of the grand things about being on PC is you get a lot of control, but also it does mean that you don't... I mean, you can play with the assists, I suppose, but you normally don't. No, we're going to miss him. Alright, that's them sorted. Through to the front, and we've got the Vault Lab job this time. So this should be interesting. What do we got? 42. So where are we? Let's go 3 times 10. That's going to take us to 30. And then 5. There we go. Nice, easy. So, yeah, knowing your Roman numerals helps with that one. Okay, that is the train sorted. Next thing is going to be that one. Ooh. Yeah, probably don't need the assault rifle Mark II on that one. Not sure why I have that equipped, but there we go. We'll stick with the noob loadout because that just makes it a bit easier. And a bit more versatile for anyone who actually comes back and watches this at any point. So Arvy's banging on. Honestly, I don't care what he's saying. He's just being a twat because he is one. And yeah, we'll see how we go. It shouldn't be too long. And what we want to do is, as soon as it stops, there's a pallet of... There it is. Pallet of stuff we want to get behind. And that's going to cause the crash. So I've got a rifle equipped at the moment. So these guys will be along directly. So he's down. 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 And he's down. One more on there. Where are you? Sorted. Okay, next up is the barrel. There we are, on the briefcase. So I got him done. Okay, and a few mates have come along. Got a few of his boys out, and just strafing, I think, normally takes care of a lot of it. Ooh, that said, just about dead. That was a bad weapon choice. Okay, let's see how we go here. Oh, hello. Sneaky boy. Alright, cool. Open this up, and there's a couple of bikes in there, which will make it a bit easier. That's him sorted. One of these electric jobs. What are you doing, Sunshine? Get in the box. Yep, okay, micro SMG. Now we're just going to try with an ammo. Body armor up. Body armor up. And snacks. Let's just race. We'll get through and then see how we go from there, because it's pretty quick. Like, it can take a while to get through everyone. Haven't really been hit yet. Nothing serious anyway. Oh, yep, that hurt a bit. Oh, that's bad. Right, how are you still alive? Oh, and he's got a mate. There we are. There we are. Just grab this bike next. And snacky snacks. Right, through we go. And yeah, you can go through, and anytime you see a light, you can probably snipe them, but honestly, this is all pretty easy. Alright, and then up here it gets a bit hairy, so we want to actually take one of their cars. I'm going to nick his car up here, I reckon. He's got a mate. That's two. And he'll pop up soon. There he is. Alright, and we want a car for out here because it's just easier. Okay, so we'll scoot up here. And yeah, that's going to be a nice easy way at it. Whoop, and that's a motorcycle. Is that going under there? No, it's not. Okay, let's try this way then. Up and out. Alright, there we go. And it should be a fairly straight run to Arvy's place now. So these guys are going to get a bit feisty. I'm not terribly fussed about them. Hey, Jittery, how we going, mate? Long night coding? Yeah, you and me both, brother. It's been a big one. Good to have you on board, though. Yeah, so 80 USD for the standard. It looks like there's going to be a premium pack for 100 USD. Confirmed price in Australia is 99 Australian and 129 respectively, which I am genuinely surprised at, and like pleasantly surprised after F86 last week coming in at 200 Australian for one of the premium editions. For Rockstar to keep what is essentially, I know people have called games quadruple A before, but honestly this is probably going to be the actual first quadruple A, not just a boatload of money spent on a worse Assassin's Creed. So yeah, absolute win. Absolute win. I am probably going to pre-order the week before, assuming I end up jumping on and grabbing a PlayStation, because I don't have one, a PCMR. But yeah, if I grab a PlayStation Pro, or because the PS6 won't be out by then yeah, I'll absolutely grab it maybe the week before, so you can get the early download and you can still get the bonuses. But I'm loath to give Rockstar any money before they actually kick off. So yeah, you are dead right. They could have absolutely reamed us, and it would not have been if they still would have sold like hotcakes. It's going to be the biggest selling game of all time, without question. And I think I don't like to say things will live up to the hype, but honestly, I think it might. Like, this is pretty damn awesome. It's looking great. The marketing machine for Rockstar's typically very quiet. They don't hype stuff up, although they have been caught a couple of times hyping stuff up. I'm looking at ULP and the first round of FIB stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm quietly confident, but also I remember CDPR. I remember Cyberpunk and Hello Games' No Man's Sky. Like, anything that Pete Molyneux says, for example. That said, they have been fairly tight-lipped. The hype machine is largely around people just trying to use GTA 6 for clicks, all the way back to Sanando when he claimed he had a copy. Yeah, frowny face in the chat if you remember Sanando, because my word, that boy couldn't have getting banned from YouTube couldn't have happened to a nicer bloke. But yeah, like, genuinely pleasantly surprised at that price point. Yeah, yep, Starfield is a fair call as well. Like, Bethesda I like Bethesda, they're really good, but my word. Okay, open, closed, play. Yeah, it's the hype machine. Todd Howard, it just works, and yet they're still using exactly the same engine as they were for Skyrim. Okay, let's go get us a garbage truck. Like, I know it was pretty, but they didn't build Starfield from the ground up, though, did they? That was still using the old Radiant engine from Skyrim, just with a pretty face on it, wasn't it? Same as Fallout 76. And yeah, it's the thing with the gaming journalism now. It's just like all things. It's not what it used to be. Like, people see demos. People rated Cyberpunk highly, even though they never really played it, or if they did, they only played, a very specific section under supervision in a very specific way. These guys don't care, they'll just run away. Oh, jeez, he's feisty. Likes his trash truck more than he needs to. Alright, this is one of those missions that is an absolute pain in the backside. I'm not going to compare it to the docks mission in story mode, but my word, it's not far off it. It's just padding. Just padding. Nailed it. Yeah, so I guess the question is, were the reviews fabricated, or was it that people only got access to a very short thing, or they got shown cutscenes and gameplay demos but never actually played themselves? So yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, if you give someone a bad review, they will get blacklisted and then end up not not getting pre-launch access to anything else, which can affect numbers. Like that directly affects income, and not in a small way. So I think there's this really perverse relationship there with gaming journalism, with pre-orders and with such an amount of money on the line. We're no longer getting honesty out of services we used to trust. Now, I'm not going to name names. There were a couple of big names that rated stuff really highly that they shouldn't have. And that, you know, there's one particular organisation that has been called out recently for either, you know, for making reviews a lot better than they should be for big studios. Yet there was a little independent one. I remember, was it one that was hand-drawn cartoons? Just got absolutely hated on by one particular journalist output, outlet, I should say, and completely unjustified. Like they spent an hour with the game, ragged on it, and had completely missed the point of it. So, you know, the big studios just aren't what they were. It's all money now. It's all revenue. Once the hedgies get involved, it's game over. Yeah, it is really unhealthy. Okay, so that's 3 trash bags done. Just wait for this guy to get out of the way. And have to wait for Captain Electrical Box to get out of the way too. We can sabotage that. This is what I mean, like, this is just padding. It's unnecessary. Like, I know where they are. I know how to get them. Just stop shrugging and get out of the way. Right. So we'll sabotage that. Okay, so that's that camera gone. Now I have to wait for this fella to get out of the way. And our electrical boy will go back. Oop, wrong button. So they're okay, they don't care. We have to do this 3 times. And the third one's a pain in the backside. Alright, hug the fence, cross the line, bag drop, job's done. Let's get out of here. On to the next one. So it is the Draugur today. So you just need to come top 2 in a race for the LS car meet to win the Draugur just once. So what I recommend you do is jump into LS car meet and go and do a drag race with a mate, and you'll both win it. The Draugur is an absolute monster of a 4-wheel drive. So it's, if you can do it up to make it look pretty close to a Warthog from Halo, and it's just like it drives around like everything is asphalt. So if you go back in our back catalogue after this stream, of course, keep watching. You go to the back catalogue and have a look at the last snow video we did. The Draugur featured at #1 in that, and it's also in our best off-roads. We did a comparison between that and the Comanche and what was it? There's a Jeep Wrangler when that came out as well, and it just dominates. It's such a good car. Right, there we go. Into the back end of this one. Yep, and nearly J-turned it. Yep, cool. Back straight in, and then you want to put it here just across from this set of stairs. So this one's pretty easy. And grab that one. That one. Yeah, good movie. You got a couple of hours, mate. So jump on. Not tons of time, but well worth the effort. Like, it takes, if you can get a game, especially if you've got someone you can go in with, it takes about 2 minutes to do a drag race. So once I finish this series, I need to go and pick mine up before it runs out. Oops. Oh, that's annoying. All right, so I dropped the trash bag just half a second before, which means I need to move my truck so that it's out of clipping range of the truck. There we go. Now I can pick it up. Now I can chuck it in. Wonderful, Rockstar. Great work. That's all right. So, again, filler mission. This one's a bit of a pain in the backside. I'm not a massive fan. But, yeah. What the heck is going on here? Okay, alright, that's a thing. I'm just going to reset this one. There we go. I don't know what happened there. No reason for him to die. I didn't have a weapon out. He just decided he didn't like me. He must have bumped into me or something. I have to go back and watch the stream afterwards and figure out what happened. So let's not going to reset it. Check. You know what? Yeah. Let's restart this one from scratch. Because at this point I shouldn't be anywhere near getting creamed. So what is my body armor like? Yeah, I got 5. Plenty of snacks. Yeah, we're all good. Let's go see Avi. That'll be a quick trip. Don't know what happened there. Paying too much attention to chat, not after the game. But that's alright. There we go. Again, I just keep forgetting how quick this is. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of Forza Horizon, so I should be a lot better, and certainly the driving in GTA has improved, but the handling on this thing is, it's light. It's not what you call a heavy car. So she bounces around a fair bit. Not going to be too long. There we go. Alright, slow it down this time instead of just flogging straight through the intersection. And there is our ringing phone. So I'm just, give me 3 seconds, guys. I'm just going to grab a quick drink and then we'll get back into this one. Excuse me. And we are back. Thank you for the sub as well, Kimbo. Really appreciate it, mate. Come on. Give it. Give it. Where is it? Oh, my word. There it... There we go. Oh, really? Such a sensitive quest giver. Such a sensitive quest giver. Okay, so quad cash this week because I am on... Here we go, let's get super heavy. Because I'm on GTA Plus. Close that off and away we go. I think I mentioned before, not a massive fan of GTA Plus. Not a massive fan of giving Rockstar any more money than they've already got. Especially after you know, what they did to services like KSP. Oh, that wasn't Rockstar, that was Take-Two, but, you know, same. And, you know, destroying other studios that aren't super profitable. But I am, yeah, you get early access to stuff, you get access to a bunch of extra cars, and there's some in-game cash that comes along with it, which kind of makes it almost worth it. For me, though, it's mainly just early access to the cars. Because 0-day cars are really good. I can't actually, like, I mod locally on my legacy version of GTA to get access to the early cars, but the mods for those don't really come out for a couple of days after a DLC. So, like, if I want to get the 0-day cars, I have to buy them all. And then I can get access to the unreleased DLC cars about a week later, once Alex Blade from Dev C updates his libraries. So there we go. Off we go. So we don't mod for online. That's not nice. I know there are a lot of people that do, although I think BattleEye and the solo servers, as in, you know, going into invite-only sessions, have really made a difference to the experience on GTA for a lot of people. Like, I'm a solo grinder. I just don't have a lot of time, which is why I don't get tons of grinding done. But I'm a solo grinder, and honestly, the difference just being able to go in solo makes, without the risk of online modders, is like it renewed faith in the game. But being able to mod for the offline stuff, single player gear, is a lot of fun. Like, there's I've got a mod there which, you know, sharpens up some of the visuals. I've got another one there that allows me access to all of the interiors, including all of the online interiors, and of course the ability to just spawn any car in the game, online or otherwise, is incredibly handy. Okay, so let's get this one done. Actually, modding was kind of the reason I ended up getting into GTA as a streaming service. I did play it a lot when I had an Xbox 360 before I moved to England. When I was up in country Victoria there, I paid a lot. But didn't really get, like, I kind of put it down for a long time and then picked it back up. And it was because, would you believe, 0.04. Started watching some of his early videos before that. Like, they were cringy, but they weren't too bad. So there was a yeah, before he went full kids video. Where are you? You're looking at me. Yeah, before he went full kids videos and super cringe. I kind of got into him there. It was good fun, and that kind of made me want to get back into the game. And then I thought, you know, there were no really great guides for single player at the time. They were all high level, and certainly for online rather than the noob friendly. And as a result, found kind of a niche doing the basic stuff on GTA Online, which is great fun. Like, I enjoy doing noob guides because it still keeps you grounded in the game. Like, not everyone can run around with a, you know, a $5 million weaponized Ignis. Not everyone is running around with miniguns or armed to the teeth with the latest and greatest kit. And I find just sort of doing stuff with the basic gear and free or cheap vehicles is just a lot of fun. Of course, until Wallaby gets involved, and then it's just miniguns all round, which is also fun in a very different way. It's certainly more efficient, but, you know, noob loadouts are fun. I like them. Right, on to the next one. So this is the penultimate challenge for this particular run, this mission series. Alright, so Arby wants me to go sort these guys out. Where are they? They're going to come up the street here. Yeah, so this is the penultimate mission. Next one is the finale. And I'm going to attempt I'll have to lock in, I'll be honest. But I'm going to attempt to get an elite challenge on that one using the method that Beats Down shows us. So again, I'll link to the video where I sort of picked that up from. And I've tried it a few times, and I've gotten into the right spot and managed to beat elite mode in hard mode at 9 minutes and change. But I think Beats Down is done a really good guide on that one, so I'll kick that up a little bit later. We'll see how we go with it. Okay, so let's get these guys sorted. I want to... It's coming up here. Try and get on the back of this. Can I actually climb up it? Yeah, I can. Fantastic. Let's go pop him. Is he down? No, he's not. Okay. Okay, no, he's sorted. They've disappeared. They're off. Oh no, they're coming back. Geez, they're determined. Alright, that's sorted him. Definitely not coming back this time. Okay, off to the next KnoWay office. That's what did it. I didn't get the trash guy for the second round that time. I just went straight to the office. That'd be why they started getting upset with me. Okay, that makes sense. Pelican. Right, off we go. Okay, yeah, no, it all makes sense now. So, yes, it was a cock-up on my part. But not the cock-up I thought it was. Right, and up. Stick the boot in.
Open the gate. Come on, it's this way.
Okay. Just going to put him here. Because that's where I need to be. And we'll do a quick run around here. Bag in truck. Collect the bag. Bag in truck.
Alright, do your thing, I guess.
There was there's no need to make that 3. I get it, like there's a few trash bags, but there was no need to make that 3. Okay, let's wait here this time. See where this guy's going. So I believe he's going to go back and stand over there. Alright, so next thing we need to do is take out the security camera here. Hitch that fence. And sadly, I do need to take this guy out. So we're going to machete him. Alright, he's down. Really don't like having to do that. That's the first kill I've got, and that guy did not deserve to die. He just didn't. Okay, that is 1. Alright, and number 2. Done. Okay, next one.
Okay,
this one is a pain in the backside.
That aren't exactly trash yet. You gotta steal them straight from the KnoWay office. You should have a pass in your uniform to get you part of the way. After that, hack your
Okay,
way
down the
in.
hill, off to the left.
What would Avi do?
We'll see how we go here.
You know, try not to panic.
Bounce, bounce. So, oh, there's our boy. They've left their car there. That wasn't very nice of them. On to the next one. So I guess the next question is going to be, who is getting a new machine for GTA 6? We've got PS Pros. They'll probably take a spike now because they'll be the state of the art. And we have the Xbox 360, the Xbox X and S series. I know if I want to play, I absolutely need to have a new machine because they're not going to release it on PC. I am keen though to find out who is who's actually going to be grabbing one. And will it be just for GTA 6, or are you going to get it for other stuff as well? Okay, so that's that. All right, so 3 garbage things here. Drop the bag, and then we've got a... I'm going to do a bit of waiting for the next one. So if I'm honest, I am loath to step off PCMR. Like, I understand there's a lot of work in this, but it has also been, 10 years in development. Pretty disappointed. What the heck? Pretty disappointed that we couldn't get a PC release at the same time. All right, so just going to back this up a touch because I need this run up in a sec. Okay, so our guy has gotten out of the way. I'm going to disable the security camera. There we go, and we need to hack the keypad. So controls were top left for a half a second there. Sorry about that. Should have been a bit closer, a bit more on it. Okay, what is this one? It's Game of Snake. Sorry guys, I think I mentioned I am not real good at multitasking, which means my chosen career is probably not super flash. Right, there we go. Sometimes I lock in without thinking. I'll sit here mouth agape, trying to get stuff done, and then completely forget that I'm meant to be chatting on the game. So, all right, jittery. So, ooh, 50-60. Yeah, and that's the thing, that they're ridiculous, aren't they? All right, can I get through here without too much of a... Yeah, the cost of these things is insane. Okay, pip. Right, he's down. Still haven't detected. Okay, search for KnoWay documents. Steal them. Alright, they've still not seen me yet. No point killing anyone else I don't need to. There we go. Yeah, so the 50-60 is a arguably lovely card. Oh, search for them. I thought I'd stolen them. There we go. Oh, there's 2 lots. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's 1 sorted. Did they hear me? Yep, they did. He's down. I think that's everyone. Yep. Yeah, lovely card. But the price of graphics cards at the moment, GPUs, is bananas. Like, unnecessarily so. Where's this other one? Alright, so we've definitely got one there. And again, I mean, I won't go on my AI data center rant. And it's worth noting, like, I actually know a lot of people sort of big anti-AI data center. They don't necessarily understand the tech. I do. My job is software development. My day job is software development. We use AI assistants a lot. Whoop, hello. And there is going to be a massive glut. Massive glut. There we go. Over the next couple of years, where we will have built out all of this infrastructure, and no one's going to be able to use it. No one's going to be able to afford it. Or the market will just be, the arse will fall completely out of the market. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think I priced up a machine for my wife the other day. And, yeah, fucking hell, it was, sorry, excuse the language. We're talking, you know, 3 or 4 grand. For just a basic machine. There we go. Body armor. Yeah, nothing special, not a big graphics card or anything like that, just like for my work, we're talking 7 odd grand. For something with a 5090 in it. I'd like a 4090, but that's just not happening. Yeah, arguably worse. Oh, come on, sunshine. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. I said lock in when I don't mean to. Right, run over here. Probably park that a little bit far away. Don't need to worry about the cops there. Run away. Yeah, like 5 to 7 grand for something decent with 128 gig of RAM and yeah, a couple of terabytes of onboard with a 5090 in it. It's like, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. You know, that's a quarter's wage for someone, for some people. It's just insane. But sorry, I will endeavour not to spend the rest of the time ranting about hardware pricing. Okay, whoops. Can we get down this one quickly? Maybe. No, I'm in trouble. Did he see me? Yeah, he saw me. All right, let's zip around here. Yeah, so sorry, to recap, what just happened there was I made too much noise in the other in the office, and they found me, and then I came out, and then they found me some more. And then it also turns out that someone had been driving away with 1 extra trash bag. So I had to go and stop them, which I did. So that was me shooting at the van. Ooh, that was not great. And I've retrieved it, dropped the trash bags in the truck, and am now attempting to evade the police long enough that I can get back to RV. So we're just going to sneak around here. Hopefully we'll be able to evade them, and then I can get back up on that road there. Should be a fairly straightforward process. I'm not far off having the 3 stars disappear. Let's make sure I don't drive into the drink, because that would be unfortunate. One more left, and I think he's off the other way, but probably best just to hang tight for a second. Make sure he doesn't turn down here. I don't think he will. Just wait for that warrant to clear. There it is. Job's done. Rightio. And in we go. Okay, so this is the second last mission for the RV run. It is boring and unnecessarily long, but it is what it is. So get out of the way. So once we're past that, then I'll go load up at the agency, and we'll get the finale done and see if I can't get an elite challenge and a bit of coin. Because this one's 4 times money this week for GTA Plus. Right, there we are.
Trash collection. We're almost ready to take these assholes down. I'll be in touch.
Alright, cool. That's that one sorted. Alright, do we get any money for this one? That's the big question. 40 grand. That seems not 4 times money. Okay, cool. Wait for this to fire up. What is our cash balance looking like? 176. So we zeroed at the start of this mission series. So we're 176 grand up at the moment. Alright, caffeine, and don't forget to hydrate. Right, last one, and then I will be calling it for the day. I have to go and get a few things done, and then I start my day job, which is to say my evening job. One of the key advantages to being in Australia is that I am able to work overseas and get the days to myself, which is lovely. My employer from London has been very flexible. They've been really, really good. And, of course, I still have the consultancy work and all that. But, yeah, it affords a lifestyle. Right. Let's go find us an RV. Alright, let's just use the quick search on the right here. Jeez, that's a fair ways up. You know what? I can see him right there anyway. Job's done. Okay, and we've got a little message there from RV as well saying go answer this phone. Well, from someone, but we know it's RV. He's a hacker. It's what he does. Okay, so this one's a bit interesting. It's the finale. It is normally worth $500,000 for GTA Plus this week. It is worth a bit more. It should be 4 times money. Should be 4 times money. I hope it's still 4 times money, because I'd be a bit disappointed if I ran out of time on this one. Classy. Where is the payphone? But the elite challenge on this one is like 15 headshots and 10 minutes, I think. Yep, still 4 times money. So hard mode at 1.5. Yeah, thank you very much. Even if I cock this one up pretty hard, it's still going to be pretty decent coin. Alright, so we'll skip the cutscene. And then we want to absolutely run out here. I'll collect the hacking device. Then run. Get picked up by the cops as soon as possible. Again, I'm going to follow Beatsdown's guide as much as I can. And there'll be a link below once the stream finishes. So I'll wait for him to bang on a little bit.
Give me something.
Unskippable cutscene, even with the extras.
Why were you here? What were you looking for? Why won't you talk?
That's always hilarious. People screaming why our boy is a mute.
Damn it.
Alright, let's get up, get moving. Alright, and we need to collect this pen. And then turn around and there is a book here. We need to get out of the way. And we want to pick a colour. So it's going to be yellow, I think. Yellow's the lock. Done. Oh. No, it wasn't. What did I miss there? Had to be red then. There we go.
End of the road, punk.
Alright, we need to just belt through here. Go and get our armour. Oh my word. Did not do that well. Did not do that well. You know what? I might restart that one. Because, my word. Let's quit that. I can do better. I can do better. Whoop. Sorry. That was atrocious. Really? Okay, where are we? Right, let's try that again. Okay. Controls top left, and away we go again. Let's see if I can not balk this. Alright, hard mode. Firm settings, closed. There we go. Let's do this. Skip the cutscene.
It's payday. This is it.
Grab the thing. So there was controls top left if you missed it there. And then run to get busted. I might have to lock in on this one, guys. I'm sorry if I go a bit quiet for a little bit. Let's see how we go.
Give me something.
are you here? What were you looking for?
Always funny. Always funny. It never not gets funny.
Break! I'm taking a break.
Cool as a cucumber, my boy.
Damn it.
Okay, let's go. Up we get. Come on. Okay, let's go to the book. Okay. And unlock is yellow this time. Grab the pen. Okay, managed to get the door without triggering the alarm. And we just run. And then run through here and barrel this guy over. Collect our gear.
I need some cover. You're okay.
And we want headshots. As many headshots as we can get.
Give me cover and fire. I am not taking the heat for this. Covering you. Attack. What?
Alright, through we go. Oh, that was not what I wanted. That's alright, it'll work. Oh, still got one left. Where are you? Alright, so pretty much all headshots there. So I'm taking the win on that one. Which one's this? Okay. So it's a little puzzle game. Fairly straightforward. Just line up the soldiers. There we go. Okay, and then get to the roof. Not that one. Armor up, and off we go. Okay, done this one before. So again, one of the main heists. So pop the doors open, super easy. And we're after those headshots, super important. Okay, nearly there, we got one. Okay, just about squared away there. Got a few of them here. What's he doing? And fine, just getting around here. Oh, there was another one. Okay, so armor. Want the heavy gun. There we go. We'll need that up top. I think we're just about at headshots territory. Yeah, where are we? And I find that flanking around kind of helps with this one a fair bit, because you can get, there we go. And there's just one more dude behind the heli. Where are you? Right, pilot's up. So we're doing okay for time at the moment. I'm pretty happy with how we're going.
You did it? Okay, put the pilot on. Oh, did they? Oh,
Where are you, Harvey?
send my location now. I've got a stack of cash here with your name on it.
Right, there we are. Always get that wrong. Okay, so the plane is going to crash. There is nothing we can do about it. I just popped the gear up there just to make it just a few seconds faster. So, yeah, basically what happens next is the plane crashes, or the chopper crashes. Nothing we can do about it. And then we need to take out a few more guys and get on a jet ski. Alright, so there's one. There is literally nothing we can do about it. It is scripted. There's the second one. There's the third. And off we go. So we'll crash. And we just need to churn through these guys next. So click away quite happily. Up you get, sunshine. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, get moving. Okay. Alright, run. And then we just have cops everywhere. Just kind of sneak around them a bit. And we do have, yeah, have to try and get past them. But there is a finite number. And I find that a little bit of cover there. Ooh, yep, they're coming. Oh, yep. Let's get that one. That lot. Oh, and there's a chopper up there. Oh, this is brutal. Come on. There he is. He's done. Okay, a few more to go. Just need to get to the jet skis. A few more there. Alright, sort them. I think we've got all of the headshots we're going to need. And then straight out to Arby's jet ski. Now, with any luck, yeah, I'm pretty confident we've got the headshots. We'll be a bit disappointed if we miss it. Cover, yeah, I know, I'm shocking at it. But I'm trying for the 10 minutes, so I'm not doing it pretty. I'm just going as quick as I can. I don't know if anyone's actually timing. Probably should have asked chat to do that, because I'm not timing it here, I'm just kind of hoping for the best. But yeah, typically, like if I'm taking my time with it and I'm not worried about elite, I just want to get it done. I'll actually go up to the top of the land bridge there, and just casually pop them all with a sniper. If you want to get really fun and you want to waste a bit of money, the ones with the explosive rounds, always a little bit of a laugh. But yes, I know, jittery, I'm sorry. Alright, not far off the mark. Now again, one of the cheats from Beatsdown is you don't need to actually climb up the boat, you just need to drive straight into it. So flat knacker. All the way in. There it is. Oof. Done. Had the checkpoint. Alright, let's skip the cutscene. And did we have a win? 2.1 million. Thank you. Oh, 955. See, now if I'd got cover, would have missed it. Headshots. 0 hacks. Come on, give me the headshots. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. You know what? That's okay. 2.1 mil. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, no. All right. So maybe I did need to say get a few more of those cops the old-fashioned way. But if I'd done that, I would have been 10 seconds over, 20 seconds over on that elite challenge. So that's okay. I don't mind. And I've earned 5 million from KnoWay, so that's a tier 4 challenge. Yay. Okay, great. So our net run from that got us $2,276,413 minus ammo. That isn't bad. It's only this week. Normally it would only be a $500,000, so it would be around about the 700 by the time we factored in all the other stuff. But 2.5 mil, nearly. You could have, if you were a bit quicker, 2.5 mil could have done it. Deposit that in. And that gets us to 14 mil. So we are nearly there. Another 6 mil to go, and we'll be right. So, I'm going to call it for the day. Got a few bits and pieces to do before I hit the day job. Tomorrow, I reckon I'll be back about the same time, because I just need to get this done inside the next couple of weeks. So let's maybe call it Thursday, Fridays for the next 2 weeks. Roughly this time, or starting 2 hours ago, 2 and a bit hours ago, and we'll do something. So tomorrow it's probably going to be a cell mission. I've got nearly a full stack on the nightclub there, and I reckon we'll do a dray. So that's another mil. So that will probably net us about 2.5 mil for 2 and a bit hours worth of work, and that'll get us a good portion of the way there. And then I might have to rope Wallaby in next week. For some cell missions. Have a looking at, to Weeze there, GTA 5 is the only GTA game I've seen and never played online. Is this footage of the online version, or is it story mode? So we are playing online live. So it's not recorded or anything. You're actually watching me play the online version live. And that was a mission series called KnoWay Out, with one of our semi-regular quest givers, Avi Schwartzman. So if you've never played online, mate, honestly, if you can, I'd do it. GTA 5 Online is genuinely fantastic. We've got some noob guides there. If you want to give it a go, things that'll get you started, get you to know the map, and do some quick guides and earn some cash and get free cars and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, yeah, really recommend it. I've got probably 1,000 hours in GTA Online of actual gameplay. And you know what? No regrets. It's been fantastic. But on that note, I might sign off. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the conversation. And for watching me bumble my way through the KnoWay Out series. And fluff the Kaio a little bit. But I really appreciate your time. I appreciate your attention. Thank you very much. Yeah, stay safe, wash your hands, and we'll see you in the next one.